Brandon Marshall is a New York Giant. He signed a 2-year deal for $12 million. Now, obviously, I wouldn't say that all the $12 million is officially guaranteed, but this is a very good move of the New York Giants. This was a move that I thought the Giants were going to do, and he was going to take it. Well, there's some reasons in there. Well, he's very familiar with New York. I think he liked New York even when he was with the Jets. And so I believe that if he's familiar with the area, how he's playing in the same stadium, I think that could be very helpful for his decision. Number two, the reason why the Giants made this move is because they need a second receiver. Relying on OBJ isn't exactly your ideal way of running an offense because they didn't even score barely 20 points a game, and that's not good enough in the NFL. You usually have to score more than that. And Brandon Marshall is a big body target, similar to Plaxico Burress. And when they had Plaxico Burress, they won the Super Bowl. Now they have a big target. He can fight for the sideline. Eli Manning, not the most accurate quarterback in the world, can hit it to Brandon Marshall. So when I look at this decision right here, I think it's a very good decision by the New York Giants. And I look at Brandon Marshall, he's chasing for a ring. Now, Brandon Marshall isn't the all-time great wide receivers of our generation, especially in the 21st century. But at the same time, though, I do look at Brandon Marshall and think to myself, he is a journeyman, but he's a very good journeyman, and I think this is something that he's chasing for. He's chasing for a ring. And now the Giants are going to be nipping at the heels of the Dallas Cowboys this year because the Dallas Cowboys, they have an okay secondary. It's okay. I think they can cover well at times. I think if the pass rush was better, I think the Dallas Cowboys secondary would look better, but I think that's going to be very intimidating. Now, obviously, if you look at the Redskins, I know they have Josh Norman. It's going to be hard to move Josh Norman around, but deciding between whether to cover Brandon Marshall or OBJ. And then how about Rashad Breeland? I know he gets moved around, but there are games where he will get roasted. I know the Antonio Brown game just sticks in my mind where three touchdowns by Antonio Brown against Rashad Breeland. So it's going to be very difficult. I think this affects a lot of teams in the NFC East that maybe they're going to be investing the quarterbacks, or hell, let's just say they don't have enough quarterback depth to invest in. They just might load up on pass rush, hopefully just to sack Eli Manning sooner than later. I mean, that's just something I look at. So Brandon Marshall in New York creates a force for the Giants.